So competitor analysis, like I said, this is something that I speak a lot about. I just really like that icon, so I try to incorporate it whenever I can. And it seems somewhat appropriate. If you want to learn a little bit more about competitive analysis, a lot of people wonder if it's worth the time. I think it's invaluable, and I speak a lot about it, and so I made just a simple guide. It's about 4 pages long, and it has examples on what you should be looking at, offers some other helpful articles around it, because again, it is free advice on how people are optimizing their site. You can learn a lot instead of having to invest hours, trying a certain strategy. You can learn how it affected your competitors, so you don't have to waste your time doing it. So if you just go to this URL, raventools.com/competitive SEO analysis, you can see the guide there, and it'll walk you through it. But if I could just give you a couple quick tips, because like I said, I really am passionate about it. With Screaming Frog, like I said before, analyze their site. Figure out what they're targeting. Actually, I'll take it to the next slide. What I really like to focus on is their backlink profile. Which specific blog posts are getting the most attention on their site? What pages are they focusing the most on building links to? And what we built is a tool called Research Central. The idea behind it is we take data from SEMrush, SEOmoz, and Majestic SEO, and we mashed it all together to give you 3 data sets in one view. And we can see some really cool things behind it. So in this example, what you'll see up here is the TLD distribution. And while this is useful both from a competitive standpoint, it's also useful for your own site. So let's say you're international, like let's say Raven is. Right now, our site's only in English. All of our blog posts are in English, but we might see, and this is actually was run on raventools.com. Let's say that .jp, that starts to increase a lot faster. Well, now I need to make the argument to my boss, hey, not only do we have customers in Japan, but we have a lot of visitors coming through there. Maybe it'd be smart for us to translate all of our articles into Japanese, so maybe we could start getting links from that area as well. So you can kind of get a feel for what markets they're playing in, and everybody overlooks everything outside the U.S., so make sure you're paying attention to that. There's a lot more that this tool does. I'll show you that later. I don't want to spend all of our time on it, but you could do this with any of those tools, especially Open Site Explorer. I'm sure you guys have used it. Very powerful tool.